Hi folks, doing tonight, Hero of None with your Mundus Minutes for May 3rd, 2019. So we're gonna go over news, Golden Merchant, and Luxury Merchant stuff tonight. So first up, now until May 9th, you can do daily quests for gift box in the last week for your event tickets. Crafting writs and Serial to Town quests are probably the quickest to do. DLC dailies are also moderately fast, and dungeon quests are probably going to take the longest. Get in there now. This is the last week for this event. And in addition to that, remember you can also get your cake buff on each one of your characters and extend the period for the double experience as well. Also, this is the last week that you can get the luminous berries, after which you're not going to be able to buy those from the event merchant anymore, and something else is going to be coming up. ESO Plus is also free now until May 6th, so if you don't have ESO Plus, you'll be able to get into DLC zones, store crafting mats in the crafting bag, and also dye your costumes. All you have to do is log in to take benefit of that. New Crown Store items are showcased on the on ESO.online.com, where you can see several new outfits, mounts, arm packs in the coming month. The new Twitch drop schedule has been announced. Bethesda streams, you can tune in for at least 10 minutes on May 21st, 1 to 2 p.m. May 24th, 6 to 7 p.m. ESO Stream Team, you can tune in on May 20th, 6 p.m. to the 21st at 6 p.m. All ESO streamers, anyone playing Elder Scrolls Online in the Twitch category, you can watch May 3rd to May 5th. That's going to be May 3rd to 6 p.m. and May 5th to 11 p.m. And May 24th, 7 p.m. to May 27th at 11 p.m. And there is one event for St. Jude's Charity Stream, May 17th at 12 a.m. to May 18th at 9 p.m. You can look at that entire list for streamers to follow down below in the comment section. I'll put the link directly to it. Also, to note, this is a new update on the PTS this week as well, with the EU character copy. So if you're in EU and you want to try out your EU character in the PTS, you can do that now. For folks that are North American, they may not copy it back over. You have to make a template. You can do that in the upper left portion when you create your character to get a fully level character on the PTS server, and try it elsewhere in the Necromancer and other things you might want to do. Now, let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant tonight. Oh, sorry about that. So, it's Necromancer stuff. This is a little bit more like this is the Dragonbone stuff here. As you can see, you have the Necromancer Brazier. One of the spires. A narrow spire. Some skulls coming out of it. And a wheelbarrow of bones. Now, on the Golden Merchant tonight, you have Ring of the Ranger, Stamina Recovery, Weapon Criticals, Maximum Stamina, Stamina Recovery, and reduce the effect of snares applied to you by 50%. Interesting set. I probably would be best to use this in PvP, if anywhere, but reducing the effect of 50% means that, like, if you get a 30% snare, you can reduce it down to 15%. You get a 70% snare, you can reduce the effectiveness of that to 35%. You're still snared. It's still going to make you slow. You're still not going to be able to use your abilities that much. This at least has a bit of stamina recovery and stamina to it, but overall, probably would skip out on this. In addition to that, this 50% down here is just as effective on the purple, and all you're really getting is a little bit extra of the recovery, critical, and stamina. So for 150k, probably would pass on it. Next is the Witchman's Ring. Stamina recovery, weapon damage, maximum health. When you use an ultimate ability, you heal yourself for 28 health and restore 28 stamina per point of ultimate cost. Interesting set. I tried making a build with this with the DK a while ago, but it's just not enough with this. I mean, it gives some sustain to it using ultimate abilities back and forth with it, but it just doesn't have really great stats here. And the health here, I mean, it gives you a bit of extra health here, but if you're going to use this in a stamina set, you kind of want to have either the recovery or damage or the maximum stat there in this health here doesn't really help that much. So another one I definitely would pass on. Stormmaster's Ring. Weapon critical, weapon damage, and when you deal critical damage with a fully charged heavy attack, your light attack deals an additional 1,599 shock damage for 20 seconds. This might be useful in some, but honestly, having to do a fully charged heavy attack inside PvP, you would do it once, and then the light attack afterward maybe would work, but you'd have to be really up on your light attacks with this. So I'd probably recommend against this. In addition to that, this is shock damage. It is not physical damage. So your spell penetration is what's going to have the effect on this versus a physical penetration, which you're probably going to have given that it's weapon critical damage and weapon damage down here as well. Overall, I think you're better off with a different set. One that might do poison damage, one that might do disease damage or physical damage. This set, just pass on it, especially at 250k. Evan Ring. Health, healing taking, and increasing your max health by 1,118 for you and 11 other people in 28 meters of you. This is a set I would really highly recommend getting, especially for PvE. If you have a PvE DPS and you hate waiting around for group finders, for dungeons and all that stuff, get this set, slap on a sword and board, and you're a tank for most dungeons out there. Maybe not DLC dungeons, but still, this is enough to help you tank. And it will, from starting tanks to veteran tanks, almost everyone has a set of ebon armor because it's the most useful. Getting the ring on this, definitely helpful. It is 250k, but it is worth the cost. If you're going to be doing any high-end tanking, you're going to want gold anyways. So grab it while you can. And for 100k, Bogdan of the Night Flames E-Pulse, Magicka, and when you heal a friendly target, you have a 5% chance to summon a totem for 6 seconds that will heal you and your allies in 5 meters for 3,361 health over 1 second. They occur every 6 seconds. This set isn't too bad for a healer, especially one that can't get themselves into something like Bloodroot Forge to get their Earth Gore. But on the Undaunted, I would probably just skip this one. This is shoulders. You can get this with keys. Remember, this is infused here as well, so you're not getting divines, and you have a better chance probably just getting this out of the chest with the divines rather than try to pay the transmutation gems for this. Next up is Infernal Guardians Arm Cops, Max Magicka, and when you use a damage shield ability, 50% chance to lob 3 mortars over 2 seconds to the furthest enemy from you, dealing 6,688 flame damage. Again, this is a good set here for PvE, or sorry, PvP. It actually can launch over to people that are currently cloaked, if I remember. They might have fixed that, but previously you used to be able to launch people that were in stealth with this and try finding where they are. But you have a better chance just getting this out of the chest anyways, and it's shoulders. So yeah, just use your keys, guys. Don't bother trying to get this off the golden merchant here. Save your gold up for something more important, like a helmet from a DLC dungeon. Anyways, guys, that is Hero of None with the Mundus Minutes for May 3rd, 2019. I'll see you all in Tamriel.